I am really proud to announce Governor Tom Wolf, County Executive Rich Fitzgerald, and man, let's say thank you very, very much to Mayor Peduto for everything he's done. Have that, sir.
All right, thank you. I am so proud of all of you who've come out on this dreary day to remember what happened in Squirrel Hill. And I'm so sad by the event that has brought us all together here. Mayor Peduto, County Executive Fitzgerald, and all the clergy present from all faiths, and all of you, the entire city of Pittsburgh, I am honored to be here today. I'm honored to be here to grieve, to pray, to reflect, and to come together with you, and to commit to one another, to all of us, to each of us, that this kind of violence that took place on the holy grounds of the Tree of Life is not acceptable anywhere in Pennsylvania, anywhere in America. Like many of you, I am still reeling from that dark and hateful act. It continues to hang heavy on my soul, it hangs heavy on my mind. This anti-Semitic attack in a synagogue was an attack on each and every one of us. It was an attack on our humanity. It was an attack on our values. It was an attack on the very way we live. So let us therefore resolve that this heinous act of bigotry will not define who we are, nor will it define how we treat each other. We have to recognize our common humanity. We must celebrate that. We must celebrate and rejoice in the distinctions that enrich our lives, but we must always come back to the common humanity that brings us together. These events have to remind us how much we need to depend on each other. The people from all over the world who reached out to offer solace and comfort, they remind us of that. The first responders who helped the victims, the neighbors and the strangers who reached out, and all of us who support one another as we mourn. Let's keep hold of this spirit of unity and togetherness. Let us ensure that these lives were not lost in vain. Let us come together as Pennsylvanians and seek peace, and let us seek the means to combat hatred and violence. After all, we are a commonwealth. We look out for each other everywhere in Pennsylvania. You all understand that here in Pittsburgh. You showed that as a city, and what the world saw from Pittsburgh was what community is all about. It's just not about thoughts and prayers. It was a bold and united rejection of hatred, a community drawing a line in the sand against hate. So on behalf of all Pennsylvanians, I join you in this moment of moral clarity. We have to stand together against hatred. We reject this violence as acceptable anywhere in our Commonwealth. So let us reaffirm our deep and abiding commitment to the simple notion of respect. We have a lot of work to do to combat hate and the anti-Semitism that is driving the violence in our world. We must ensure that we are using our resources to combat the spread of hatred, whether it's in the internet or in the shadows. We must redouble our efforts to reduce the ability for hateful people to commit mass murder. I know your leaders here understand this, and I commit to you that I will continue to work toward a Pennsylvania and an America where this violence is the abnormality it must be, where hatred is shunned and where hateful people are exposed, and where we protect and respect one another first and foremost. Thank you.